Stop these daily habits if you want to look young. What and how we do every single day might be stealing years from your face, your body, and also your energy. Some habits that we have aren't just harmless habits. They look very innocent, but over the times, they speed up aging faster than you think. So today I'm going to reveal to you 12 surprising habits that is silently making you look older. And I'll also show you how to fix it so that your skin stays plump, young, and beautiful. Some of them will really surprise you. And before we begin, a very quick introduction for my girlies watching me for the first time. My name is Shilpa Raidas. I am 37. I live in Pune and I love beauty. I love anti-aging, and this channel is all about that. We believe as a community here on this channel that it is possible to become the most beautiful version of yourself, and it is possible to reverse your biological age by good 10 to 15 years, which means you can look 10 to 15 years younger than your age with the right approach to beauty. That is a holistic approach to beauty, and the videos of this channel will help you to do that. We have videos on skincare, anti-aging, diet, nutrition, and personality glow up, which is all around beauty. So if that is your goal, my girl, then you should subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell notification. I'm putting this as number one because this is very important and a lot of us ignore this. That is over exfoliating your skin and also using harsh skincare. It ages you because it strips your skin out of its natural oils and disrupts your skin barrier. Your natural oils, your skin barrier, is a protecting layer, my girls. If supposedly that is disrupted, then there is a chance that all the external inflammation, not just aging, sunburn, and so many other things can happen to your skin. It is going to leave it dry, sensitive, and prone to all kinds of skin issues. Over the time, your elastin is going to weaken, your collagen is going to break, and your skin will start sagging and looking very dull. See, I can tell you that use a gentle exfoliator. You also know that very well. What you need to do is, according to your certain skin specific type, you need to understand what exfoliator you need to use. Are you getting me? Like acne prone skin, they use salicylic acid. Which skin is very dry, they use lactic acid because lactic acid has moisturizing qualities. I'll not get into the nitty gritty of every point into too much detail because I want to make this video very precise. However, my tip to you is, please find out according to your skin type what certain ingredient you should be using as an exfoliator, and do not use it more than once or maybe max twice a week. But you don't even need twice. If you're using an exfoliator, that's an exfoliating serum, then you have to use it once a week. If you're using a very mild exfoliator, the overnight exfoliators we get nowadays, that you can use twice a week as well. What I'm trying to say, my girls, is that not just knowing that, okay, I do not need to exfoliate too much, that's not enough. Please understand what is your skin type. Please understand what are the top issues with your skin right now, and according to that you have to format your skincare properly. This has been my personal mistake for many years. This was my skin the worst in its 20s, even my early 30s. My skin used to be like this, simple because I did not have the knowledge of my skin. When I gained the knowledge, what is my skin type, what I should do, what is the right way to do it, with a lot of experiments, then I aced the skin game. You should be doing the same. Number two will be consuming too many artificial sweeteners. This I have put it as number two because we do it a lot nowadays. Why it ages you? Sweeteners, they cause excessive glycation. Glycation is when sugar molecules, they bond with your collagen and starts breaking and disrupting your collagen and your elastin. My girls, glycation is a huge reason why a lot of young people are starting to look aged and their skin starts to get older before time. Earlier, I mean not recent earlier, but let's say 50 years back, this issue was not there because food companies, packed foods, okay, everything around us nowadays mostly has sugar in it. Does not mean that you have to taste the sugar in it. Example, sauce. You don't see the sugar in it, right? But if the bottle of sauce is this size, at least half or 70-60% is made of sugar. They use artificial sweeteners, they use chemicals, they use artificial colorants. All these things, they hamper your health and your skin, but obviously. And sweeteners, they are a huge reason why your skin starts to get older. So when you think of sugar, don't think of just the sugar that you put in your tea, coffee, or the sweets that you take. Sugar is there in everything. Even potato chips has sugar. Just imagine. They are using sugar in every packed food so that they can trigger our dopamine, and we go back to that company, we go back to those junk and snack brands, and we keep buying from them. That is how it is working right now. You have to understand the psychology behind these things, and you have to be smart for it, my girls. Given you avoid sugar and you consume less of it, because 100% out of the way is not possible, you are going to bring a big change to your skin, my girls. Moreover, it affects your gut health, your energy levels. That is again going to show up on your body and on your skin. Understand that what all foods have artificial sweeteners in the first place. Understand what are the categories of artificial sweeteners, and then go step ahead and start avoiding them and opting for organic food, organic things, so that you can help yourself making the right decision always. Point number 3 is going to be poor hydration habits. Dehydration, but obviously, makes your skin dull. Your fine lines over the times gets deeper. See, when it comes to dehydration, it is not going to show immediately on your skin. Like 1 week you stay dehydrated, then it's just going to make you old. No. But it works on a micro level on your skin, my girls. See, health is something else. We are not getting into the depths of health here because we are talking about skin mostly. Okay, why it makes you look older. That's the topic. Let's say this is your fine line. It has a certain depth. It is going to very minutely keep on deepening the depth till you will start seeing it. That is why a lot of young people say that I can see fine lines, I can see aging on my face, unknowingly that your body is not hydrated properly. Also, one thing, having only water is not hydration. Okay, your body needs to be replenished of the electrolytes, the required salts for correct hydration, my girls. So please understand what really hydrates your body, hydrates your skin, and go for it. We have a specific video on this channel that talks about how to hydrate yourself properly so that your skin can stay young. Refer to that video, because in that video we only talk about this topic and you will understand everything really well. First of all, you need to drink consistently throughout the day. I highly recommend at least 3 liters of water every single day. You have to include hydrating fruits like watermelon, cucumbers, electrolytes. Consider herbal teas and things like coconut water in between for your day so that you can actually replenish yourself better. The fourth bad habit, my girls, that will definitely make you look older is that you are using the wrong SPF, or you're not using SPF. See, why it ages you. UV rays, they cause pigmentation. They damage your skin. They break your collagen and your elastin. You will land up getting fine lines, wrinkles, and also pigmentation and sunspots if you're exposed with bare skin to UV rays for a long time. And I'm not saying long time is in one day. I'm talking about day in and day out on a daily basis. Every small exposure makes a little difference to your skin, my girls. So please apply a broad spectrum sunscreen that suits your skin. Okay, here also exfoliator logic applies. You have a certain skin type, you might be facing certain kind of skin issues. According to that, you need to take your right sunscreen, because sunscreen nowadays comes with a lot of other ingredients. Some are good for acne prone skin, some are good for dry skin, some are good for sensitive skin. So please select the right category, then start using it. Just by taking that extra initiative of selecting the right ingredient and product, my girls, the whole skin game will change. The game is there only. The game is to understand your skin and understand the product ingredients and choose the right ingredients. Your skin will change. SPF 50, PA plus 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 plus. Okay, the plus is there. Okay, it's the protector that protects you from UV rays. If you pair vitamin C with sunscreen, then it works really well on your skin. So in your morning routine, do add a vitamin C and sunscreen. The fifth mistake we are doing, my girls, and a lot of us are doing, especially youngsters, I would say, is that we are ignoring our gut health, and that makes us drastically old. See, poor digestion triggers inflammation, which shows as dried, dull, uneven skin, textured skin, oily skin, acne prone skin, so many types of skins. If your nutrient absorption is also not good, then it is going to deprive your body and your skin from all the nutrients it needs to stay clear, healthy, and young, which is going to block the nourishment of your collagen and your elastin. So please include probiotics. Need to have probiotics, some or the other form, every single day. Fiber rich foods, secondly, because that keeps our gut healthy and nourished. Drink a lot of water. Take the support of certain herbal teas that is good for your gut. Manage your stress levels, and same thing again, avoid having over sugary foods, processed foods, frozen foods. All these fancy looking foods are the worst for your skin, girls, period. Point number 6 is something which I'm also guilty of, and a lot of us are guilty of, because life is as such nowadays, or lifestyles are as such nowadays. That is, we are chronic multitaskers and we burn out. What does chronic multitasking and burnout do to us? It increases our stress levels. Whenever we stress too much, our body releases cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. And when cortisol is high, your collagen is affected, it breaks. Our body is designed in such a way that some action has a reaction, my girls, okay? And you cannot change it, you have to mold your habits according to it. But all of them, they kind of teach us somehow or the other how to stay and live a healthy life. Cortisol is a big enemy of collagen. Just remember this line. Cortisol is the enemy of collagen. So whenever your cortisol is high, and some of us, we stay in a high cortisol state for the longest time. When somebody is stressed out in their life and is stressed out for the longest time, they're always releasing excesses of cortisol. That's very bad for your health, your weight, your metabolism, your skin, your collagen, everything. It breaks your collagen. Okay. So you need to remember that you have to design your life in such a way that you have to lower your stress levels. See, mental fatigue also affects your sleep, focus, overall energy levels, all of which is going to reflect on your appearance. These things you know as well, right? When you are stressed, when you are not happy, when you are not sleeping well, what happens? It starts showing on your face and your body, my girls. So please have your scheduled breaks, practice mindfulness. I always tell this thing that just by journaling or practicing mindfulness, also, it doesn't make so much difference as much as when you sit down, have a life audit, and decide what is good for your life, how are you living your life, how are the people in your life, how things are happening and why things are happening in your life. Have a complete freaking life audit, and then you will understand that this is good for me, this is bad for me, and then you have to start changing your life slowly and slowly. Don't try to be in a not stressful level just temporarily. I wish you having stress-free days and weeks. But the longer, the bigger picture is, my girls, all the bigger things, the bigger picture things in life, when they are stress-free, then you actually have a control over your cortisol. Because this is my personal experience. There was a time when I had huge stress levels, which was ongoing for months. I would even say for a few years, and that really shaped my body in a very bad way, my face. Living happy on and off, but I knew that deep down inside I'm low and I'm stressed and so many things are happening. So you really need to have a life audit and change your life from the scratch of it, so that you know that once that uphill, that your plane takes off, it'll always be in the air. Okay. That everything will go uphill after that, and in years and years to come, things will be fine. Always when the topic of stress comes, this is only my biggest suggestion to you, more than other things you can do. Yes, also manage your hormonal levels, balance your food properly, your circadian rhythm, practice good nutrition. Okay, keep yourself happy with all the things that makes your lifestyle good, that makes you feel happy and beautiful. A lot of things can unweigh your stress, my girls. And before we go to the 7th point, this is a gentle reminder. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, then first of all, that's so weird. Subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell notification so that you receive a notification every time a new video is up. So, point number 7, girls, my makeup lovelies. Okay, if you wear too much makeup and you do not detoxify your skin, then that makes you old, my girls. Wearing makeup, and even wearing makeup every single day, is not bad. Okay, I do wear my makeup every single day because I'm shooting something or the other. I just love wearing makeup even when I go out. I'm like a makeup girly. However, if you do not treat your skin, okay, every single day because you're also wearing heavy makeup, then that could affect your skin and make you look old. Why? Because your pores are clogged. Dull skin, inflammation, all of it can occur. Your skin barrier might be disrupted, your oils might be stripped off, your skin cell regeneration might not happen properly because there's a lot of chemical residue on your face. Of course, don't use makeup which has chemicals and harsh products, okay, harsh ingredients. Always look at the ingredients. But sometimes we do not know, right? And makeup is makeup. End of the day, it's colors and textures on your face, which is not your skin. So that is there. So for that, you have to do proper skincare, proper double cleansing, and proper skincare detoxifying exfoliation at the right levels so that your skin will stay nourished. And my girls, your skin should be highly moisturized at all times. Use the right serums, use the right treatments, double cleanse, and focus on moisturization and heavy moisturization at night when you're doing your skincare. Let it be like fully oily moisturization, okay? Really heals your skin and balances the oils level and actually really works well for your skin. Keeps your skin plump. And see, when you are wearing makeup, your skin could get dry, right? So it undries your skin. Number 8 will be, my girls, this might surprise you. If you breathe shallowly, okay, if you breathe shallow, then it is going to age you faster. It has a serious repercussion on your body, my girls. Listen to me. Reduced oxygen flow affects your skin cell regeneration, which is going to leave your skin tired, sagging, and asking for more. Chronic shallow breathing also increases your stress levels, which directly impacts your skin and your health. You need to practice deep breathing for around 10 minutes every single day and be conscious that normally also how you breathe deeply. Don't if you right now breathe shallow and while sleeping you have your mouth open at night, these are habits that really spoils your skin and takes you towards more aging. When you breathe, you need to focus, especially when you're practicing the deep breathing, let's say 10 minutes a day, then focus on like how much maximum you can breathe. That expands your belly and your ribs for better oxygenation. Point number 9, my girls, is when you do not laugh enough or when you go expressionless for the longest time, then it will take you towards aging. See, girls, when you do not move your body too much, it weakens your body, it deforms your body, like you're not at the right posture, your body doesn't have the best shape, right? uh, yes, you lose your muscle mass in the longer run. Same thing goes with face. Limited facial movements, they weaken your muscles. This is going to create a saggy look and is going to create tension around your appearances. Suppressed emotion also increases your stress, my girls. I'm talking about emotion, your emotions, which is going to accelerate aging process at a cellular level. This point says that you need to live and you need to live freely. Okay, live from your heart, express your emotions, make your facial movements, express yourself facially and emotionally. Even small daily expressions like smiling makes a huge difference. It strengthens your facial muscles and makes your appearance look younger. This is the same thing when we are doing facial massage, face massage, right? We are strengthening our muscles that is around our face, and because of that we make them strong, make them firm, uplifted, and we look younger. The same thing. But here, not just strengthening your facial muscles, I'm asking you girls to also live from your heart and express yourself and your emotions so that you laugh more happily, heartily, and their stress levels like really goes down. Point number 10 is something that I used to do for the longest time, and this was a major reason why I was losing my beauty. That is eating excessive carbs too late at night. Why it ages you is because I already explained to you what is glycation and what it does. The sugar molecules gets binded to your collagen and elastin. That's there. But when you are sleeping and your body is going through glycation, then it damages your skin, your collagen and your elastin even more. That is the time when your body, your digestive system should not be at a stress and your body should go in a healing mode, because when your body is asleep, that time it's the time to repair and rebuild itself. But instead of repairing and rebuilding, your body is consuming and your body is in a digestive mode for all the food that you ate late at night and you went to sleep. This is going to give you really dull skin very quick, my girls. You're going to have a lot of breakouts. You're going to have skin issues. Pigmentation and spots also come out because of this. And your skin is going to get very dull and saggy very fast. Late night carbs also trigger inflammation, bloating, puffiness. That's why when you get up in the morning, your face, instead of looking bright, okay, and fresh like it should be in the morning, it looks bloated and more tired. Actually, all your food should be protein rich, and definitely at night you should have your food early and it should be protein rich, my girls. Your carb should be more focused in your breakfast or your lunch. Your dinner should be of less carbs, as less as possible, and should be more protein rich. Point number 11, my girls, it will be a bad habit if supposedly in the dry season you do not use oils on your face. Dry air, it strips your skin's moisture. It is going to lead to micro lines on your face, loss of plumpness, and making your skin look very dull. Lack of oils also make your skin like more vulnerable to external damage like pollution, sun exposure, or any kind of inflammation, and also makes your skin more vulnerable from within. Like if you're taking the wrong food, you're taking sugary foods at that time, then your chances of breakout and bad skin is more like it's more prominent. You need to include nourishing oils in your skincare if it's a dry climate. Okay. If you're using a moisturizer, which of course you have to use, then you can include like a few drops of oils there. If you don't want to do a separate oil session, okay, you can just add a few drops of oil in the moisturizer and you can use it. Again, my girls, what oil suits your skin type, that knowledge is very important. I have a video on oils, what oils are best for collagen production. Those are the best oils for skin. In fact, you can have a look at that video. You'll get to know about 5 oils which are the best. And the last but not the least, my girls, this is also something a lot of us are doing. That is taking a lot of excessive cold drinks and ice exposure. Constant cold exposure, it reduces your circulation, leaving your skin dull and prone to puffiness. Over the time, my girls, it can impact your lymphatic drainage, and this is where things will go bad. If your lymphatic drainage is not functional properly, then you have a very high chance of not getting only puffiness and dull skin, but you'll start getting two-tone skin. In the same face, some places will be very dark, some places will be light. You'll get under eye bags, you'll get hollow skin under your eyes, dark circles, and overall you will start getting bloated on your face in different regions, which will make you look old. Yeah, and lymphatic drainage, in fact, has got all the advantages for skin cell regeneration, for blood circulation all over your face. Okay, of course, lymphatic drainage is functional in our body as well, but we're just talking about face right now. So this is something that can affect your lymphatic drainage. Too much cold exposure, like taking only cold food all the time, cold drinks, ice creams, too much of cold things on your body. So please drink moderately. Actually, it's recommended that you avoid cold as much as possible. Cold, chilled drinks, chilled things, even food that way, chilled food and things like that. Okay. It's not really good, not really good for your system, not really good for your lymphatic drainage, not really good for so many processes in your body, my girls. If you do take cold sometimes, then you need to balance it with warm fluids or gentle circulation boosting exercises. Yes, my girls, most of this we do on a daily basis, and all of this not understanding and knowing can make us go towards aging faster. Today we know about 12 things that if we do the wrong way, then is going to make us look more older and take us towards aging faster. So we're going to avoid it. I have got a whole list of such things which surprisingly we don't understand or we don't know the logic behind it. But we can understand. So if you do want a part 2 of this video, then write down part 2, okay? And if I do get a lot of part 2 comments, then I'm going to make another video as such. I hope you have subscribed to the channel by now. If you haven't, then that's so weird. Again, subscribe to the channel right now. This is your cue. And also click on the bell notification so that you receive a notification every time a new video is up. We have a WhatsApp channel, my girls. Okay, there is a link in the description that will take you to our WhatsApp channel. I send you beauty tips and tricks there. I answer questions. Yeah, you learn daily something or the other about beauty, and it will make you the most beautiful version of yourself. And we also have an Instagram account. I have an Instagram account, obviously. Hello. So if you want to be more connected to me, then please join me on my Instagram. This is my handle. And yes, there's a link in the description that will take you to my Instagram account. I expect you not to just look at the video and forget about it. I expect you to take hardcore action, my girls. Be disciplined, be consistent, okay? Make it your passion. You are going to be amongst the top 1% of the people who take care of themselves. And that is what is going to make you the most beautiful version of yourself and reverse your biological age. Okay? All the very best. I'm going to see you in the next video. I love you. Bye-bye.